Let's pause for a second and ask, why does this even work? Because YouTube isn't just a platform anymore, it's the world's biggest background radio station. Millions of people press play not to watch, but to listen. They want focus music, meditation tracks, relaxation soundscapes, something that sets a mood while they study, work, or sleep. These videos run for hours. They don't need faces, fancy visuals, or expensive gear. All they need is the right sound and consistency, and that's where AI comes in. With the rise of next-gen AI music generators, you can type a simple idea like, create a relaxing 19th century British instrumental melody with strings and piano. And within minutes, AI composes a completely original song, one that's yours to use, legally and commercially. Think about what that means. A business that used to require a team of composers can now be run by one person on a $10 a month plan. You can literally create hundreds of unique songs a month for less than what you'd pay for coffee. But here's where most people get it wrong. They jump in and create generic music, lo-fi beats, or chill background music. Those markets are overcrowded. The key isn't to go broad, it's to go deep. You win by choosing a specific emotion, culture, or era, something that already has passionate listeners but few creators. For example, while everyone is making dark academia or gothic ambient music, hardly anyone is focusing on British Regency-era soundtracks, the kind of elegant instrumentals you'd hear in a ballroom scene from Pride and Prejudice. When a niche is underserved, you don't need millions of followers. You just need one great video, and the algorithm will do the rest. In fact, one small channel uploaded their first ever video in this style. They had 0 subscribers and still hit 1.8 million views in a few months. That's not luck, that's opportunity. When the world overlooks a niche, that's where the hidden gold lies. Now, let's talk about the tools that make this business possible. Meet your digital composer, a powerful AI music generator designed to create full tracks from simple text prompts. You can try it for free or upgrade to a pro plan for commercial rights. Here's how it works. You type what you want. Gentle harp and cello music inspired by 1800s aristocratic England. Or studying. You generate. Within 60 seconds, the AI composes 2 different songs for you. You can preview them instantly, and if you don't like how they end, you can even ask it to regenerate just that part. Each track costs just a few credits, literally pennies. The lowest plan, around $8 to $10 a month, gives you 2,500 credits, enough for roughly 500 songs. That's less than 2 cents per track. In other words, one full YouTube video with when you remember that one of these videos can $30,000 to $90,000 over time from ad revenue, the math becomes almost unbelievable. Music sets the mood, but visuals make it immersive. The next step is to create the world that your music lives in. For that, you'll use an AI image generator. You type, a peaceful British countryside manor garden in spring, painted in the style of 19th century oil art. And AI instantly creates high-resolution artwork, stunningly detailed, uniquely yours. If you want to remove people or tweak lighting, you can simply edit it right inside your design app. Want more sunlight? Adjust brightness. Want it to look older? Lower the highlights. Within minutes, you have your cover image or looping background ready. If you prefer motion, you can animate the image using an AI animation tool. Upload your still picture, describe the kind of movement you want, like gentle breeze through trees, and within minutes, it generates a seamless animation loop. For AI, this kind of visual would cost hundreds of dollars and require a professional animator. Now, it costs less than $1. You're no longer limited by budget, only by imagination. So, you have your songs, you have your visuals. Now it's time to bring them together. You open your video editor, CapCut, Premiere, DaVinci, whichever you prefer. Import your background image or animation. Drag your songs onto the timeline. Then comes the magic trick, the crossfade. It's the subtle transition that lets one song flow into another, creating a continuous, professional-sounding mix. You drag one song slightly over the next, overlap their edges, and let them blend. Now your music feels alive, connected, smooth. Every generation has a gold rush. In the 1800s, people chased gold through mountains. In the 2000s, it was tech startups and apps. And now, it's AI creativity. But this time, the gold isn't buried in the ground. It's hidden inside code, creativity, and courage. We're witnessing a quiet revolution, where ordinary people, without big studios or investors, are building real income streams using AI tools that cost less than dinner. And right now, the AI music niche business is one of the most powerful examples of this shift. Picture this: a small room, a desk, one laptop, no microphone, no instruments. Yet inside that room, a business is born, capable of producing thousands of hours of music for the world. This is the new Solo Studio, a space where one person, empowered by AI, can create the kind of content that used to require an entire record label. No employees, no massive investments, no gatekeepers, just ideas, turned into sound, visuals, and revenue. And here's the twist: creators aren't competing for fame. They're building quiet, automated systems that run 24/7, generating income while they sleep without burning out. Because AI doesn't replace human creativity, it amplifies it. Let's break it down step by step, because once you understand the system, you'll realize how simple it truly is. Pick your niche. Don't chase trends, create worlds. Maybe it's ancient Egyptian meditation music. Maybe it's cyberpunk city ambience. Maybe it's 1980s Tokyo night jazz. The more specific, the better. Because when you serve a micro-audience deeply, algorithms reward you with macro reach. Your AI music generator becomes your band. You describe the tone, instruments, and mood, and it gives you full, royalty-free songs in minutes. Adjust endings, tweak melodies, refine rhythms, until it feels right. You don't need to know music theory. You just need to know how you want people to feel. You use an AI image tool to bring your sound to life. Maybe a glowing futuristic skyline. Maybe a peaceful Japanese garden. Maybe a candlelit medieval tavern. Every image becomes a portal, pulling the viewer into your world. Import your tracks, add your visuals, use crossfades to connect the songs. Also, make it flow like a river, seamless and calm. Remember, this isn't a performance, it's an experience. When your video is ready, export in HD, upload to YouTube, and let the algorithm go to work. Because once your first video is live, your 24/7 business officially begins. Now that your masterpiece is ready, the next step is to make sure people actually find it. And this is where strategy meets creativity. Let's talk titles, thumbnails, and retention. Your title is not just a label, it's a promise. Instead of relaxing music, 1 hour, try something that tells a story like 1 hour in a 19th century garden, elegant classical instrumentals for focus and calm. It creates imagination. It tells the viewer what they'll feel, not just what they'll hear. Next, your thumbnail. Don't overthink it. Just keep it cinematic. One clear image, a simple emotion. If the video is about serenity, use light colors, natural tones, soft fonts. If it's mysterious, use deeper shades, purples, blacks, metallic blues, and then, the most powerful metric of all, retention. The average viewer stays longer when music transitions smoothly, when there are no sharp cuts or volume jumps. The longer they listen, the more YouTube recommends your video. The algorithm rewards calm consistency. It's not just about being loud, it's about being lasting. Here's something most people don't realize about this business. It's not just about ad revenue. Yes, YouTube pays between $3 and $8 per $1,000 views, which adds up fast when your videos hit millions of views. But that's just one stream. You can build 3 additional income layers on top. Upload your audio tracks to Spotify, Apple Music, or Amazon Music. These platforms pay you every time someone streams your songs, even in the background. Sell your AI-generated music to content creators, filmmakers, and brands who need royalty-free background soundtracks. Offer themed playlists like Focus at Work or Sleep Like Royalty. Build an email list, sell merch, or even create guided meditation apps using your own music. Every song becomes a digital asset, a piece of intellectual property that works for you forever.